Hello there, this is Graham. Welcome to my channel. I'm attempting today a stealth camp behind the B&Ms, which is not far from where I am at now. I started my last video around here, and I'm hoping to find a little spot, a little different place. I went the other way last time. I'm going to go down this way and hopefully find somewhere around the back of B&Ms, or near as I can to B&Ms. I need a bit of a flat area for my tent and tripod. It's a bit muddier than I thought round here. I'll go to normal camera. And I'm just wearing trainers and trackers. So typical stealth camping type equipment, yeah. But never mind. Anyway, I won't bore you with all that. I'll tell you a bit more about the channel later when I'm set my tent up and having something to eat, or a few beers. I've also got some whiskey. I do like my whiskey, but not too much. I'll probably have about half a bottle of what I've got, unless I go a bit crazy. It depends how I feel later. Anyway, a little bit near the edge there, actually. Quite a lot nearer than I thought. I could have been in there. Now that would have made a funny start to the video. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Should be getting near where the B&Ms are. All being well, I should be able to find a spot around here, but I want to be off the trail a little bit just in case I've got dog walkers. About the only people you'll probably see around here. But in B&Ms they've got some early workers, about 4 o'clock. I think the place shuts about 8 or half 8ish, something like that around here. I won't have too much problem later when I'm having a beer and get a bit loud. I am near where the B&Ms is now, and I'm mainly quiet because there's a few people up there, so I need to find a little spot flat around this sort of area and not too obvious to the walkers by. Could do with it being a bit more overgrown, but better than it was a few months ago. Now this is directly the back of the B&Ms. Them that know the area will be able to tell that from just that blue bit up there. It's actually where they sell all the garden stuff. I can't get up with a B&M sign, so I might have to just show you when I leave in the morning. Still looking for a spot. I'll just nip back down here now and have a look. I did have something I had my eye on earlier. Not exactly bang behind B&M's, but it's B&M's car park area behind that. It's up there. It's just a little path up in a minute. So on my way down shortly. I'm having to speak a bit quiet because people can hear me up there. I can hear them, they can hear me. Here it is. We're going to go up here. And we're going to just chill for a bit while we work out if it's an okay spot. Around here. It's a bit flatter. I might have to clear some of these branches out up there just to lay my tent down. And there's a little further up. I'll catch you back and I'll decide where I'm going to land. Well, I've just had a little bit of bad news for myself today. I forgot my bloody beers. I've got my whiskey. I put that in my bag, and I was meant to put my beers in my carrier bag with my food. Completely forgot. But luckily, B&M's doesn't shut at 8 o'clock like I thought earlier. It shuts at 10. So I'm going to sneak around once getting my tent set up. I'm going to take most of my expensive stuff with me, so I'll have a bit tent, sleeping bag. Hopefully I don't get back and it's gone, but it is what it is. I need some beers, I can't just have the whiskey tonight. I'm going to set my tent up around about here. It's still behind B&M's because it's their car park, so up there. Keep hearing noises and car banging doors, but as long as they can't hear me too much, I'm not too bothered. Because I've got quite a nice secure spot here, away from the path, so if there's any dog walkers in the morning, they won't see me. All being well, but never know. Right, I'm going to set the tent up. I've cleared a little bit of a spot. I don't know if it's the perfect spot, but I don't know that much at the minute. We'll find out later. This is my tent for tonight. I'm going to get it out. First time I've used it. I'll explain why I've got new tent and new equipment later. It is my first stealth camp and my first actual camp in about 20 years. I'm hoping it goes well. This is the spot I'm hoping to lay it out in. Might have to clear a bit more room, but I'll find out once I get it out and see how big it is. Catch you when setting up. That first whiskey always gets me. Whew. Had a couple of cans of Foster's earlier before coming out, but that one's really hit the spot. That needed that after that, setting that tent up. Bring you back after I've got it complete. Just got some kids walking past, I think, teenagers. Hopefully they won't be around here too long, because I won't be able to speak loud otherwise. Well, by the look of it, them kids didn't see me around here, so where I've got my tent looks like it might be positioned perfect away from the path. But at least it's stealthy. Now let's look inside here. Give me one moment, I'll open it up and bring you back. Let's have a look inside. It's quite roomy. It's definitely a two-man tent, they said it was. But I'm definitely going to have to get smaller for stealth camping. Right, I'm going to lay that out now. I'm going to attempt to blow it up inside here. Right, I'm going to walk on the way to B&M's now. My tent is over here. And I'll try and show you how far it is away from B&M's really. It's not too far. I'll show you the way I've had to come in to get here. And we'll see if we can see my tent from the pathway. It might have been better putting my flash on now, but it's getting a bit lighter now I'm out at trees. So it's not too bad. Definitely need to get myself some walking boots, and I'm going to do these walking adventures. Stealth camping, just want to make sure no one hears me from the car park. I didn't actually look even when I could see my tent from where I was. I hope to God I can find it again. That'd be fucking hilarious, wouldn't it? I'd be looking around for my tent afterwards. I'd have to go back through the fucking video and have a look where it was. Anyway, less talking, more marching. B&M shuts at 10. Ooh, I hear that river I nearly fell in earlier. To be honest, when I was about 8-year-old, I used to hang around here. I didn't live far from around this area, and this was a regular place where I came with my neighbour. And she used to walk a dog around here. It wasn't as overgrown though. This was total grassy area when I was younger, I'll be honest. It is so far overgrown, but it is a nice walking area, so I don't know why council don't do fuck all with it. Make it better for everyone. Encourage people to walk. Get out too fucking hell, I nearly slipped on another bloody muddy puddle. But yeah, you can even see where I've made a bit of a mess there. Just going to go to first person mode. Got people about at the minute. I'd rather just keep my beautiful face in the picture. Not we're joking. I'll let you be the judge of that one. Once I get past him, I'm alright. I'm filming. I feel like I'm just doing an outdoor adventure and finishing it today. This is Bradford Road for everyone who doesn't know. And B&M's are just up the road. That car park there is where I used to play football. With my mates when we were younger. When they were shut, they weren't bothered. It was the shutters as goalposts. They used to prefer kids just playing off street, you know, not causing any bother. And they used to let us get away with what the hell we wanted. I mean, last time I properly camped with probably Santa Pod in my early 20s. Maybe a bit younger, I can't remember to be honest. I'm sure it was my early 20s, 20 plus anyway. I went with a group of lads and we had a good time. That's B&M's over there, and I'm camping somewhere just behind here. Literally where that red scissor lift is. But anyway, I'm going to cut out. And I'll catch back with you in a few minutes after I've been into B&M's and got myself some beverages for my camp. I'm just leaving the B&M's area. It won't take me long. I'm just gonna try and sneak back into my spot. A few cars pulling up by where I need to go, which is a bit disturbing, but hopefully they'll just get out and fuck off or not really give a shit what I'm doing. I hope not anyway. But before I get loud, I'll wait for B&M's to close at 10 o'clock. Oh, we've got someone there now. That's not a good sign. I'm just going to hang about here. Right, they have gone. I think they were just parking in there because McDonald's is very... Tonight we'll have a look over there before we go on our adventure down here. Trying to speak loud, hopefully they might just think I'm doing a little fucking filming adventure, mind my own business, and leave me the fuck alone while I continue my stealth camp. Bloody hell, that were a bit of a step actually. I should remember that after about multiple times of coming round here now. But let's hope I don't slip or fall in that bloody river that I came up against earlier. I do talk shit, mate. Trust me, I ain't learnt it from Block, but he's the inspiration for me doing this, to be honest. A bit of stealth camping. He's one of the first stealth campers I watched, but not the only one that I watch. I will name some of them as I'm going along. I'm just not going to bring them all out in one go. Like a complete idiot, I've gone too fucking far, but I was trying to show you that scissor lift at B&M's, or at least B&M's. But at least we've got some recorded footage of them asking for last orders, so you know that's B&M's, or some kind of a fucking supermarket anyway. I'll try not to swear too much, but it just comes out sometimes, I'm honest, it just does. I try not to be nasty with it, I don't really swear at people. I'll swear along in conversation more than anything. I know it's not right, but what is nowadays? This is my area. This is where I should have turned up. But lucky I remembered because I nearly carried on walking past this again. So I can't even really see my tent from here, if I'm being honest. So let me have a look from the path, which is about 100 yards down here. I'll bring you back near where my tent is, and then we'll come back to this spot in a few minutes. Well, this is roughly where my tent is. And I can't see it. Oh, bloody puddle again, nearly flaming went on my ass. Definitely gonna have to leave my trainers outside. I'm round here. I don't know if you can see, but there's a little bit of an hill there. And I'm just the other side of that hill. So we'll just go a bit further on. Make sure no one can see me from here. I am literally just at the other side of that. Sorry, block, I'm saying literally. I shouldn't, but I have. I say that like I know him. I've already spoke to him a few times on YouTube. He's a good fella, deep down. Right, might be a bit of a bad picture. I left me light back at the tent. It's getting very dark now, so I think I'm going to get the fire going. The NMs are shutting in literally a minute. And I'll catch you back at the tent. This bag off me and get my fire going. And I'm going to have to start making some tea shortly. So I will catch back up with you when I've got my selfie light on and you can see me a bit better in first person mode. And I'll show you assembling my fire, which is not easy. No instructions, no 1, 2, 3, 4 how you put it together. It's just sort of in certain order or it won't go together. I had a practice yesterday, nightmare. See you in a bit. In a few moments I'm just going to set up my fire, but I'm just going to have a bit of a chill out for a few minutes. Just make sure no one passes by after B&M shutting. Have a bit of my brew dog. And then I'll catch back up with you when I'm attempting to set up my fire. Right, this is my fire for the night. Right, sounds daft, but it's in a casing. I'm going to do my best to try and do it with one hand. So you're going to have to bear with the footage. To be honest, it's a bit complicated, but it's not, because I've put it how it should be now. That goes there. There's another piece of this, so well it's that. Two pieces there. There they are. So there are all the pieces, they all get put together. I know I'm not starting it traditionally. I'm going to have to go and find some twigs in a minute. Well, the fire's blazing well now, as you can see. But I've just been having a few beers off camera. Well, not a few beers, just finishing that beer off. I'm on my second one now anyway. I'm going to get something to eat shortly. Now the fire's going very well. Don't want to miss my opportunity of getting my food, just in case I can't find any more wood. Wood everywhere, I'm only joking. I should be able to find plenty, but I'm getting a bit peckish, so I might bring you back when I have my food, if not before. Sounds like a delivery anyway, so I'm going to stay a bit more quieter again. I thought I might be able to get louder. But I shut at fucking 10 and then start the deliveries. Never mind. There's some strange things going on. I saw some lights just going up. I don't know if they're over here or not. I don't think they're over here. 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 I I don't know if they know I'm here or not. I don't think they do. Start moving around. It's just lights. That's the home now. So I think I'll get back on with my normal activity. There's some strange things going on. I saw some lights just going up. don't know if you can hear that, guys, but that's all I can hear at the minute. I'm glad I'm not one in the early night. Feel sorry for people that live across the road. No, maybe not long lasting. It's gone quiet again. I stand corrected. Never mind. I will get my tea in a bit. I'm just waiting for it to sort of quieten down over there. Take my tea, it's more my supper now. I'm still chilling out at the minute, just in front of my fire. Still a bit of work noise, but it's gone a bit more chillier now. So I hope they're not there too long unloading these lorries. I didn't actually expect B&M's workers in at this time unloading. They used to just start about 4, and then you can hear all the noise going on in the background. That's why I'm trying to stay a bit quiet. We're up and a bit more lively now. You know what about. But never mind. Maybe I'll have to just stay up a bit later and we'll have a chat then. See you in a bit. Getting ready for my tea. Just warming my frying pan up now. A little bit of leaf on there. I've been drying some logs out on there as well. I'll give it a little bit of a turn over before starting. Every time I start talking, that noise starts stopping. So what I'm going to do is not talk for a bit and see if I can get some of the noise in camera. I think I've got a little bit filmed before. All being well, it sounds like the way it might be going. So I think I'll do a bit more views when it's not on me. We'll get back to me when I can get a bit of light on me. Right, I've got my bottle of Fizz. I'm going to open this now and enjoy this, and then I'm going to get this restart this fire. I've got some restarting wood. Very dry. Problem is tonight it's a bit wet is the wood. I do apologise now, most of this is going to be in first person in the dark, apart from when I get into my tent where I'll set a bit of light up so hopefully we can see me talking. It looks like it's quieting down now on the industrial bloody bit over there. I don't know who it was, I don't think it were B&M's, I think it were the ones next door to it. Pets for Home or something like that. I'm going to cook my sausage now and have it in my bread bowl hot dog thing. I've got like a little hot dog here. And I've got my sausage. It was frozen when I set off. It's now defrosted, so we will start to cook it. And here we go. Just turned it over, it keeps rolling down, but I need it to cook on a certain side. Probably when you're barbecuing, you've got to make sure you've got it all cooked all the way through. Not really got a skewer, but I've got a couple of objects on this axe thing I've got here. So I might do a proper review on this in the morning. Oh, that's a bit sharp. Just pricked myself there on the axe. It is sharp, but when you actually try and conk it through some wood, it just seems to stick to it. I think that's normal with most axes anyway. Some axes go straight through, but I mean, look at it. It's a little baby. It'll do some damage if someone came near me. Put the sausage up, it won't be long. So yeah, I'm getting ready for bed actually. I'm getting a bit tired. Been up since about 6 for work and that. Got home about 4. Rushed about, got out for about quarter past 7ish, maybe half 7ish. Went night flew from being here. Once I got that tent up there, I felt really relaxed. I'll be honest, during that tent set, I I'm going to quit this, I'm going to quit it. But no, I didn't. I stayed. God, I did. So this frying pan's not too bad. It's very small, but I can get a fillet in it. So maybe on my next camp, I might get a fillet. Oh, got me hot dog. And I'm just going to have a bite of it. I'm just going to relax by my fire for a bit. Eat the rest of my tisky. I'll see you back in the tent. Just a couple of cans left. I've got my cans of Coke. I'm gonna have my snacks in a second. But I'm gonna call it really a night for tonight on here. I will catch you first thing in the morning. And good night. Good morning, you all. It is about, let's have a look, 7 o'clock in the morning. Not doing so bad. It's absolutely pissing it down. I'm going to get up in a bit and get packed up and get off. I'm just going to let this rain die off. Oh, let's have a look what morning's like out. Wet and miserable, and I've left my shoe outside. Gutted. Never mind. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. Feel a bit rough this morning, but I'll be alright. Not as bad as I have been in the past. I can't believe this rain is so heavy at the minute. It said it was going to be light this morning, but it doesn't matter. We'll see how many hours it's going to pass for. I might even just bite the bullet and just clear up in the rain and set off in a bit, but I'm just going to leave it a bit longer now and just see if it just lightens off. If it does, I'll get packed up, get on my way, and I'll catch up with you when I'm setting down the tent. So the tent survived the night. Said it wouldn't handle heavy rain, but it's been quite heavy actually this morning. So I don't know what kind of heavy rain it doesn't want to tackle. Anyway, I'm going to get myself a slash and then I'll start maybe packing up. I might just let this rain die off a little bit longer. I've got soft phone battery went down on my old room. Job last night. They were very comfy. Hopefully it'll pack up very comfortably as well. Comfortably. One thing I know I need to do is speak up a little bit, so I do apologise for any poor footage last night. Some of it I did have to stay quiet, so we're doing a delivery somewhere across the road. I don't know if it will be B&M's or the pet shop. Anyway, I'll get packed up quickly and get on my way today. I've just remembered I've not done a review on the tent yet. I was just checking the pegs out and thought, well, we're all going to review this. So here's my review for today. The tent has actually held up through the night. It started raining about 5 AM and I slept till about maybe 7. And I woke up for a quick slash in the night, about 5:30. But yeah, slept, no water leaking. The only water it's actually gone in is because I've had the door open. So. Right, let's go to the setting up bit of it. It were a bit hard in the area I'm doing it. I reckon in a sort of flat sort of area it might be a bit more simple. The only grumbles I've got is when I was trying to put the poles through. You're trying to pull from the other end a little bit and it just kept snapping in the middle. So it did take quite a while, but I think with a bit more experience I'll get it up a bit faster. I did find towards the end if you just leave it flat and just pull from one side and then go to the other, do the other side, very bits at a time. It seemed to go through very okay, and I eventually got it up. I nearly quit, to be honest. It was doing my bloody head in, but I think next time it'll be a lot quicker. So I'm not going to mark it down for bad assembly. It's just the poles that keep breaking. Would be an improvement if you had a bit of a link on it, but maybe if I read the instructions a bit better, it might actually tell me to do something else. But I'll look again. Yeah, just a little bit of water got in when I left the door open. Nothing to be concerned of. As you can see there, the roof lining has held up. Just take you round a little bit round the tent. Sorry for the crappy filming. I'm not a professional like Bot or Kent. They're inspirations for me. Kent with the reviewing bit, I like the reviewing, so I do respect his reviews. I don't know if he's reviewed this tent. I might have a quick gander back through his videos and see if he has. If he has, I'll give him a thumbs up for sleeping in it. Right, I'm all packed up and I'm about to get the hell out of here. It's been a successful stealth camp so far, but I have still got to get to the main road. As long as I'm not detected on my way out, I'll class it as a successful one. Let's enjoy the journey out. Right, I'm all ready to go on my way. I've got my bag of crap there, a few beers from last night and my snacks. So let's head off. Right, if you made it this far, thank you very much. I'm going to give myself a thumbs up for actually going through with it. I've been doing a few Fridays where I've been putting it off, but I finally got out and done it. I feel a lot better for it. I feel very relaxed today. So I've overcome a bit of my anxiety by actually doing a stealth camp in the middle of nowhere. I've done some normal camps in the past, but nowhere it's a bit risky. So thank you for joining, and I will be trying to post videos every maybe 2 weekish. So if you do like what you've seen, it will get better with camera in practice and a bit of presenting practice. But thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully.